How do you stay strong as you age as a runner? In this video, I'm going to go over the 5 body weight exercises to do to keep you strong even as you get older beyond the age of 50. Hi, Sherpaherb here. I'm an online running coach exclusively for runners over 50. And I teach the math method through my Forever Runner method process to help them stay healthy and fit as they age, and hopefully we all get to run till we're 100. So in this video, I'm going to go over step number 9 of the Forever Runner method, which is lift. And basically that is how to stay strong as we age as runners. Now, if you miss the other steps, the other 8 steps of the Forever Runner method videos that I've done, I'll put a link up above where you can click into the playlist and follow through on those. But in this one, I'm going to switch over and show you 5 simple primal bodyweight exercises you can do without having to go to the gym, and that you can just do in your backyard or even in your house. So strength training is incredibly important for us runners over 50. You've got to maintain your strength to pull everything together. And I think you just know that. The whole idea is to get in a routine, get into a habit, so that you're doing something every 2 to 3 days. Now, in a general sense, during the day, you want to always be moving and lift heavy things whenever you can. But for a more structured approach, the easy way to get started and to get a routine going is to do body weight exercises. And then after that, you can graduate to kettlebells, which are very easy to do, and you can do them by yourself by watching some videos, or then really step up, go to a personal trainer and do some weights, heavy weights. And that's by far the best approach, but that's something you need to do with a personal trainer. So let me go through, I want to go through the five core exercises that you can do at home, body weight exercises that will get you on your way to building strength. And those exercises are the push-up, the pull-up, the squat, the lunge, and then the plank. So obviously I think you probably know about, but I'll just show you a couple things real quick. So on the push-ups, there's kind of a standard we want to get to. For men, you need to be able to do 50. For women, you need to do 20. So push-ups are pretty straightforward. I'll show you here real quick. So basically, you want your hands shoulder width apart, keep your back straight, go down. If you have difficulty doing a push-up, go from your knees to start off, but start working on those reps 2 to 3 times a week, and just build up till you can get to that standard, and then we can talk about some more advanced moves. Now the second one are the pull-ups. Now pull-ups are tough. You know, they're tough for me, and you really have to work on them. So for men, you should be able to do 12, and for women, you should be able to do 5. Well, I'm not there yet, but I'll show you. We want to do a pull-up like this, and if you can't even do one, that's okay. You can use a chair, or I'll show you. There's a little ladder next to this. You can use a little something for support to kind of get you up there. So let me demonstrate. I'll do one normal and then I'll do one supported. So you can use a chair or something like that to kind of get that movement going. Slowly add more arm action to it as you get stronger. The other thing you can use, if you're at a gym, they have the rubber bands. Those work fantastic to give you an assist, to kind of get used to it. It might take some time, but that's a really, really good exercise. So, sorry, I got to squid. The other great one is squats. So for both men and women, you want to be able to do 50 of these. So when you do a squat, you want to make sure you stick your butt out and then squat down. So what that looks like is like this. Now you want your knees tracking over your feet, so everything's in line. You can have your legs spread apart and splayed just a little bit, but the key, get that butt out and then drop down as far as you can. Now you want to actually work to get your butt below 90 degrees. So get down like you're squatting as much as you can. And if you have difficulties doing squats, just grab onto something and try it that way. Let me show you. So you can use a pole or a door jamb or anything like that to kind of do an assisted squat until you can get those reps up. So what are we on? Number 4 is would be the lunges. So lunges are very kind of similar to squats. You want to keep your body upright. You want to keep your front shin straight up and down, and you want to work on your hips. And it's okay to drive your hips a little bit. There's a natural rotation when you run where your hip is driving, and this really helps this. So you want to be able to do 20 on each leg. That's for both men or women. So let me demonstrate. Put your leg out, and then you want to go down and come back up, go down, come back up. Yeah, so you want to do 10 per side, 20 per side, and switch off. But lunges are extremely good for runners, and from doing lunges, you can start doing some one-legged squats and other things like that to take it up a higher level. So the 5th is a plank. So the plank is by far the best way to build your core muscles. You don't have to worry about sit-ups anymore. So to do a plank, there's basically it's a push-up motion, except you're on your forearms. If you have difficulties doing that, you can put your knees on the ground to start off. But basically, for both men and women, you should be able to hold a plank for 2 minutes. So let me demonstrate the plank. So planks are pretty straightforward. Once you get good at doing it for 2 minutes, then you can do a Spider-Man where you actually bring your knee up, touch your elbow, you know, get some other things going while you're doing it. But we can talk about that later. The real key thing with these exercises is just kind of like the mobility thing. It should be something that you just do. These body weight exercises aren't hard. They don't take a lot of time. So you should be doing them at least 2 or 3 times a week. And that should be your base. And once you get comfortable doing these, then we can start talking about doing some more heavier moves with either kettlebells or talk to a trainer and do some weights. And I can give you some tips on how to do weights using the Forever Runner method and Primal Health, because we lift heavy weights a little bit differently than what your trainer might. So that concludes the series I've done on the 9 steps of the Forever Runner method. If you enjoy these videos I'm doing, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you're notified when these come up. I'm going to continue to do videos every week on Thursdays related to the Forever Runner method and staying healthy and fit as you age as a runner. So stay tuned, and I'll see you next week.